I'm going to tell you a story about... You're repeating yourself, Airman? I'm a story about the vet. VET. One Sunday in the counting money room. And I was Catholic. They used to go down below in the big marble room and baskets and baskets. And I was one of those guys that collected it. And boy, there'd be a big take. But anyway, this is a little rural church in the middle of nowhere. And in the counting of money, weekly offering, the pastor of a small church found a pink envelope containing 1,000 buckaroos. And it happened again the next week and the following Sunday. He watches the offers and tongue-tied and twisting your knife and you'll be stuttering a second here. He watched as the offering was being collected and he saw an elderly woman put a distinctive yellow envelope in the plate. This went on for weeks until the pastor came over with a curiosity approaching her and said, "Ma'am, I can't help but notice you put 1,000 buckaroos a week in a collection plate." "Why, yes," she replied. "Every week my son sends me money and I give 10% tithing to the church." And the pastor replied, "That's wonderful, but 1,000 bucks is a lot. Are you sure you can afford this?" "Woohoo, yeah." "Well, how much does your son send you?" And she repeated, 10,000 a week. And he was aghast, and she repeated, 10,000 a week. The pastor, being amazed, looked at her dead in the eye, said, "Your son must be very successful. What does he do for a living?" "Why," she said, "he's a veterinarian." "Well, that's an honorable profession, but I had no idea they make so much money." And the pastor said, "Where does he practice?" And the woman proudly puffed up and said, "In Nevada. He has 2 cat houses, one in Las Vegas and one in Reno." I gave you a little chance to laugh there. You ever had cabin fever? Well, let me tell you of one winter way back when. The snow was up as high as the windowsills or above, and the ice was sickles coming dripping down off the eaves, and it was probably 20 below zero, and the snow had seized a little bit. I had cabin fever, and I decided I'd go visit my friend in Albany. I had to get off that mountain. The oak in the wood stove had that pot belly blazing cherry red. But I couldn't take it no longer. I just couldn't take it in my old state of mind. I got in my old broke down Volvo that looked more like a 46. I pulled out the choke and stepped on the throttle, and that 6-volt cranked, and finally she sputtered. I got her going. Yeah, well, I'll tell you the rest of the story a little while later here